I have some fascinating news about Dogecoin and cryptocurrency, which I believe could be incredibly bullish for Dogecoin. Hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $100 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite cryptocurrency. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. So, I'm just going to go to this article which says that Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway invests in Brazil's first Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, or ETF. Before I tell you why it's such a big deal, let's talk about what ETF is. Essentially, Bitcoin ETF is an exchange-traded fund that follows the value of Bitcoin and trades on standard stock markets rather than cryptocurrency exchanges. They allow investors to invest in Bitcoin without the inconvenience of utilizing a cryptocurrency exchange, while also giving price leverage. They're frequently marketed as being less expensive and better than mutual funds since they provide investors with low-cost diversification, trading, and arbitrage alternatives. This is why so many individuals are smitten with ETF. They appear to be a profitable and a stress-free option for consumers to invest in cryptos. Now, if we dive a little deeper, it says that Berkshire Hathaway, the company led by CEO Warren Buffett, has invested $500 million in a pro-Bitcoin digital bank. Nubank says it will offer Bitcoin investment following its acquisition of brokerage firm EaseInvest, which offers the trading of Brazil's first Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. Now, Berkshire Hathaway's investment is simply a continuation of the series of investments that Nubank is getting. If you don't know who Warren Buffett is, he's the sixth richest man on the globe, according to the Forbes Rich list. With Warren Buffett's investment, Nubank has now received more than $1.15 billion of funding. Its CEO said that, "We've gone from 12 million customers in 2019 to 34 million solely based on word of mouth." Now let's talk about why this news is so bullish and why do ETF matter so much. So, if you guys know what Warren Buffett said in the past about Bitcoin and what was his view on it, you'd realize why it's so important. In 2018, he called Bitcoin rat poison. Now, I'm not sure why, but labeling a cryptocurrency rat poison seems a bit of a stretch. So basically, he was telling people not to invest in Bitcoin because it's probably the worst bet they could make. Okay, so Warren Buffett is rather elderly. He's in his 80s or 90s, and he's not a fan of investing in Bitcoin. At the end of the day, people take his advice because he's perhaps the greatest investor of all time. Now this is incredible because someone like Warren Buffett, who's known as the smartest man on the planet when it comes to investing, has flipped his opinion. He's done it by investing $500 million in a digital bank that offers crypto ETF. I'd like to mention that the Bitcoin exchange-traded fund isn't literally Bitcoin. It's not like he's actually putting money into Bitcoin. But the fact is that this will push people to look more closely into ETF as a means to invest in cryptocurrency. Now, ETF is so popular because it's a simple, passive method to invest in the market and have your money work for you. This is incredible for crypto because, as we've observed, investing in ETF is quite rewarding. And as investing in crypto through ETF becomes more popular, we're going to see more people starting to invest in cryptos like Dogecoin and Bitcoin because it'll then become a relatively better bet. Now, if we look at Warren Buffett, it seems that he's someone who spends a lot of money. In one of his videos, he states that $100 million isn't a lot of money. So when he invests $500 million in a Brazilian bank, it isn't a big deal when you consider that he has $150 billion on hand right now. So $500 million looks like a tremendous number to a lot of people, but for Berkshire Hathaway, it's not. It is a really modest sum compared to the rest of their assets. This implies that if ETF, and particularly crypto, start making more sense to him, he'll probably even invest a large amount in it. This would then bring a lot of those investors who keenly follow Warren Buffett's advice and have been apprehensive about crypto till now. We know that this isn't a direct crypto investment, but this is still good because it shows that he isn't completely ditching the cryptocurrency game. It shows us that maybe he understands that digital banks, ETF, and perhaps even crypto are kind of interesting and perhaps the future of investing. Now, another news that came out was that Justin Trudeau's half-brother is going crazy about Dogecoin. This article talks about how Kyle Kemper, who's Justin Trudeau's half-brother, is launching his Dogecoin project called Million Doge Disco. He describes it as a hybrid of Pokemon Go, the 1990s digital pet fad Tamagotchi, and non-fungible tokens. Kemper said that, "There are honestly Doge floating around us. I suggest that you perhaps switch some crypto into some Doge for the pure reason to give it away." The Doge enthusiast, who is a passionate Bitcoin and crypto advocate, went on to say that the meme-based cryptocurrency was likely more appealing to young people than BTC. He was giving the kids Dogecoin through stickers with addresses as part of his promotional effort during the Bitcoin conference. He also added that Doge is a wonderful intro currency, so it's really easy for kids to get started with Doge. I say keep an open mind toward the Doge and Doge consciousness. Now this news is important because Kyle is someone who's in direct contact with the Prime Minister of Canada. We know that El Salvador recently started accepting Bitcoin as a legal tender in their country. I would assume that a country as big as Canada could follow El Salvador's footsteps as well, especially when its Prime Minister finally gets to see the huge benefits offered by Dogecoin. This is incredible news also because the website of Doge Disco says it'll release 1 million augmented reality Disco Doge NFTs all over the world. And every Dogecoin NFT will contain Dogecoin within. I think that's pretty amazing. Now, another great news that came out today was that Interactive Brokers will offer crypto trading by the end of the summer. This is significant since Interactive Brokers is regarded as the e-broker with the most sophisticated customers. They said that customers certainly are asking for crypto trading, and we expect to be ready to offer it to them by the end of the summer. This move by Interactive Brokers will further lower the barrier to entry for their investors to access digital assets like Bitcoin and then even Dogecoin. Now, another great news came out today for Dogecoin. If you have a 401k or an IRA account with iTrust Capital, you now have the option to invest directly in Dogecoin. This is fantastic because you have to pay taxes on your profits every time you make a crypto exchange. When trading Doge on iTrust Capital begins, you will be able to trade tax-free. And yet another great news that came out today was about a crypto farm. Yes, you had that right. A crypto farm. Philip Hughes, who's a farmer near Snowdonia National Park, is working on complex computations that will help him mine cryptos. It'll be enabled by a big 6-cylinder engine running at 500 RPM, which will turn methane given off by decomposing cow manure into electricity. This process of turning manure into electricity is called anaerobic digestion, and it will generate electricity that'll help them in their mission. Currently, they're working on mining Ethereum. This is incredible because this is one of the many environmental-friendly ways that cryptos will be mined in the future. With so much great news coming out for crypto in just the past 2 days, it seems like the future is bright for Dogecoin, especially if we consider how Elon Musk would most likely continue to support Dogecoin in the future as well. We know that yesterday was 6/9, and a lot of people anticipated a big announcement from Tesla. Even though it didn't happen, Tesla and Dogecoin's partnership is definitely on the cards. I think it'll take place sometime next month, or it could even happen on Elon Musk's birthday, which is on 28th June. We can only hope it happens that soon. In any case, I'll keep you updated on the latest news about. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.